Thanks for joining me. It's Tuesday, July 7th, the first Tuesday in July. And time keeps spinning out of control. So let's get it back into control by taking some time to do a nice practice today. So let's sit in our yoga seats. Feet flat on the floor. Wiggle your toes. Spread your toes out wide. Feel very grounded with your feet on the floor. Hands are gently in your lap. Let's roll our shoulders up to our ears and squeeze them up there and relax them down the back body. And let's bring our shoulders up the back. Squeeze them. Up. Oh, and relax our shoulders down the front. And let's close our eyes, taking a few moments to connect breath and body, bringing the breath in nice and slow and deep through the nose. Noticing how the belly rises on the inhale and softens and relaxes on the exhale. And let's take a short moment to follow the breath through the body. Noticing how we're feeling as we begin our practice today. Now let's add some gentle movement to the breath, bringing the right ear to the right shoulder. Following the rhythm of your breath, inhaling back to center. And exhaling to the other side. And let's do this one more time to each side. And as your head comes back to that nice tall center space, then gently turn your head to the right like you're backing your car out of a parking space. And again, following the rhythm of your breath, inhaling back to center and exhaling to the other side. And let's do this one more time to each side. And as your head comes back to that nice tall center space, then gently bring your chin to your chest. 2 nice deep breaths into the back of the neck. Now slowly roll your head toward the right, noticing how the stretch moves around from the back of the neck to the side of the neck. And stop as the right ear comes to the right shoulder. Take a nice breath here. Now relax your left arm down and stretch your left fingertips toward the floor, breathing into the stretch on the left side. And gently relax that stretch and bring your left hand back into your lap. And slowly relax your head back down to that center, chin to chest. Taking one nice deep breath here into the back of the neck. Now slowly roll your head to the left. Again, noticing how the stretch moves. And stopping as the left ear comes to the left shoulder. Relaxing your right arm down. And stretch your right fingertips toward the floor. And breathing 2 times into this nice stretch on the right side. Keeping the fingertips stretched toward the floor. Nice breath here. Now gently release the stretch and bring your right arm back into your lap. And slowly relax your head back down to that center, chin to chest. One more nice deep breath here. Now bring both arms down. Stretch both arms toward the floor and holding that stretch. Get that nice stretch across the upper back, across the shoulders. Breathing into this stretch, keeping the stretch of the fingertips toward the floor. Nice and active. Breathe 2 times here into this stretch. And then relax the stretch. And inhale your arms up the front, and as you do so, slowly bring your head up. And leaning back on your chair, arch your back, stretching your arms toward the wall behind you, opening your arms up just a little bit. Feel a stretch in your arms, in your chest, in the front of your body, and breathe here 2 nice deep breaths as you hold this posture. On your next inhale, bring yourselves all the way up and interlace your fingers. And sitting up tall, maybe moving a little bit away from the back of the chair, we're going to do little stretches for our ribs. So, little stretch to the right, get that stretch in the ribs, and up. Little stretch to the left, and to the right, and to the left, and to the right, and to the left. One more time each side, to the right, and to the left. And then stretch up to the ceiling, up, up, up high. Release your fingers and relax your arms down the front. And as you do so, hold on to your chair and push yourself forward. Sitting nice and tall with your feet about hip width apart. We're gonna do a few stretches for the chest and for the upper back. So let's bring our shoulders up to our ears and squeeze. And then round your shoulders forward, really stretch between your shoulder blades. You might feel the rounding of your back. Move down the spine. You might feel your belly button trying to reach back and touch the spine. Nice stretch here. Breathe into this stretch. And then on your next inhale, bring yourself up to that nice tall center space. Nice tall back here. Now bring your shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze and then bring your shoulder blades together and hold on to the back of the chair as you arch your back, squeezing your shoulder blades together, getting a nice stretch in the chest. A nice stretch in the front of the body. Nice breathing here. And then on your next inhale, relax your shoulder blades. Release the stretch. Come back up to that nice tall center space. And let's take a breath here. And let's do those two moves one more time. So bringing your shoulders up to your ears, squeeze, and then round the shoulders forward. Stretch between the shoulder blades. Feel the rounding of your back come all the way down. Notice how your belly button tries to reach back and touch the spine. Nice 2 breaths here into this stretch. And then on your next inhale, bring yourself nice and tall, back up to center. Relax your shoulders, release your breath. And now, bring your shoulders up to your ears again. And bring your shoulder blades together, holding on to the back of the chair. Nice tall back here. Arching your back, opening up your heart center. Nice stretch for the chest and the front of the body. Nice 2 breaths here. And then on your next inhalation, relax the shoulder blades, relax the shoulders, come back up to that nice tall center space. And let's take a nice deep breath here. Now, sitting nice and tall in your chair, give yourself a little bit wider stance or seat in your chair. Heels are facing, knees and toes go out to the side. Let's relax the right arm down and place the left arm on the leg of the chair. So we're at the edge of the seat. We're going to bring the right arm up, and we're going to start right here, looking up at the right palm, stretching as tall as you can. This is a modified triangle pose from the chair. Stretch, 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 and breathe. Now let's take this right arm and bring it all the way over. So for a nice long side stretch here. And then coming back to that nice tall modified triangle pose, looking up at your fingertips. And then let the fingertips reach up and bring you all the way up. Take a breath here in between sides. And let's go to the other side. Bring your left arm up, up, up. Nice and tall. Stretching up, modified triangle pose. Stretch up, up, up. Looking up at your palm. Breathe here, nice and deep. And then bring that left arm all the way over. A nice, deep, long side stretch here. Breathe into the left side of the body. And let your fingertips bring you up, back up into that nice, tall, modified triangle from the chair. And just notice where you feel this posture right here. It's not just in the side. Scan your core. Is it working your core? And then let your fingertips come up, 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 and relax down, bringing you all the way up to a nice tall seat. Let's bring our shoulders up to our ears and squeeze our shoulders up there. And relax our shoulders down the back body. And let's bring our shoulders up the back. Squeeze our shoulders up there, squeeze, squeeze. And relax them down the front. And let's stretch our legs out. Sitting nice and tall. Bringing your arms up. We're going to start with a modified downward dog. So, hinging at the hip, lean forward. Nice flat back. Breathe into the stretch here. Engage your core and bring yourself all the way up. Bring your feet back. Bring your arms up. Nice tall seat here. And let's twist to the right and open our arms to this first Tuesday in July. Hope you all had a good 4th of July. Stretch, stretch your arms way out, keeping your breathing nice and deep. And let's inhale our arms back to center and exhale to the other side, opening our arms to this warm Tuesday in July. And then on your next inhale, bring your arms up as you come back to center and relax them down the front. Now hopefully you're still at the edge of your seat, and let's put our feet about hip width apart. We're going to come up out of our chair into chair pose. So let's take a moment to roll our shoulders up to our ears, squeeze them up there, squeeze. And relax our shoulders down the back body. Crunch, crunch. And let's bring our shoulders up the back. Squeeze our shoulders up there. And relax them down the front. So close your eyes for a moment and see yourself in your chair just like this. Feet are about hip width apart. You're on the edge of your seat. Your hands are on your thighs. Now create the intention of coming up out of your chair by seeing yourself doing that. Relax your arms down by your sides. And let's inhale ourselves up out of our seats. And exhale, come all the way down. Pick up some energy here. Scoop up that energy and come all the way up. Release it over you. And again, come all the way down. Scoop up the energy and release it down. One more time. Come all the way down. Scoop up the energy and release and let it flow through you. Now face your palms forward. This is 5-pointed star right here. Breathing into 5-pointed star, feel your feet firmly planted on the floor. And we're going to take 5-pointed star into full shining star, which means we're coming up on our toes. So if you're not behind your chair and you feel you're going to need help with your balance, sneak behind your chair. Come back into 5-pointed star. Take a breath here. And as you are ready, find a still spot so you can look at something and not see any movement. And come up on your toes, nice and tall. And then slowly come down on flat feet. And relax your hands down in front of your thighs. 3-pointed star. Question: were you holding your breath when you were on your toes? It's something that you can practice in your kitchen at your counter, or your kitchen table, or behind a kitchen chair. It's really kind of fun. Let's take a moment to breathe. Full shining star in through our bodies. And let's inhale up. And as we exhale, we're just going to take a wider stance, nice and wide, and point our right toes off to the right. Looking over the right fingertips, we're going to bend the right knee, making sure that you can see the toes past the knee. Okay, warrior 2 to the right. And then we're going to soften the right knee. Point the right toes forward. Before we go off to the left, let's say hello in goddess pose. Nice tall back, so relax your lower back. Try not to kick your butt out. Nice flat back. Breathe here. So let's stretch our arms out as we soften our knees. Keep your knees soft. And we're going to point the left toes off to the left. Looking over the left fingertips. We're going to bend the left knee. Make sure you can see your toes past your knee. I'm walking my foot out just a little bit so I can see my toes past my knee. Warrior 2 to the left. Nice breathing here. Now let's soften the left knee and point the left toes forward. Relax your arms down. Now, staying in this wide position, knees are soft. We don't want to lock our knees. Knees are soft. Let's bring our arms straight out in front of our shoulders. And we're just going to hinge at the hip and come down into table pose. Really trying to stretch the back just a little bit in this nice wide stance and table pose. Stretch, stretch. Now tighten the muscles in your butt. Tighten the muscles in your core. And come up nice and slow. Did you happen to feel the muscles in your core, in your stomach, and in your back, and in your sides all working together to help you with that movement? We're going to do it one more time. Stretch up and hinge at the hip, keeping your knees soft. Come all the way down, nice flat back. Coming into table bend right here. Keeping your knees soft, stretch, stretch, lengthen your back. Breathe into this stretch. And then engage the muscles in your core. Tighten your butt muscles. But we want the core to bring you all the way up. Feel the muscles working together. It's a wonderful thing. And relax your arms down. Let's roll our shoulders back 2 times. And let's roll our shoulders forward 2 times. And let's walk our feet back to hip width, soft knees. Let's put our hands on our hips, do a couple of hip circles here. And let's go the other direction. And let's come to stillness. Take a nice breath here. And let's return to our yoga seats. And let's scoot all the way back into our yoga seats. Placing our feet once again flat on the floor. Wiggle your toes. Kind of bounce your feet around. Get nice and settled here. Feel very grounded and relaxed. Hands gently in your lap. Let's rest here in our yoga seats with our breath. And let the breath bring us through the body so we can notice how we feel after our practice today. And relaxing your arms down by your sides. Let's inhale up. And exhale down. And let's inhale up the front. Bringing our palms together in prayer pose, let them slowly make their way down to our heart center. One more nice deep breath here. And I wish you a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful Wednesday. And I will see you again on Thursday. Namaste.